Hello, 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 this is Zenokilla of TAW coming at you with TAW Team League Round 2 action. This match on Xel'Naga Cavern between IronLady of Team Volkor's Angels and Volov down here in the bottom left-hand corner of Team Victoria's Secret. Playing on, as I mentioned, Xel'Naga Cavern. This is going to be a Terran vs. Zerg on the MLG version, as you can tell by the supply depot. TAW Team League is now in Round 2, going on for Round 3, hopefully coming up this week. You can feel free to check us out. We play every night, every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check out my stream on the new twitch.tv/Zenokilla of TAW. You can also follow me on Twitter at Zenokilla, Xenokilla. And you can check out my YouTube channel, which you're watching because this is a YouTube video. Anyway, both players doing their pretty regular opening. We've got the Terran player walling off. We've got the Zerg player scouting with his Overlord. We're going to see if he's going to go hatch first or maybe try to put some early link pressure on. But you obviously know your Terran player is going to wall off, so going pool first. I mean, it provides good defense if the Terran player is going to try to do some shenanigans. But aside from that, not the best. So we see the scouting SCV and the scouting drone just kind of looking at each other, be like, hey Bob, hey Bob. So the SCV is going to come in here, and we'll see what he's going to see. Nothing. That's exactly what he's going to see. He's going to notice that this guy is going out here, and he's going to try to prevent him from building a hatchery, but not. Oh, he denies it for just a couple seconds, is now going to run around in circles, trying to deny that early expo for IronLady. Unfortunately, he just ran a little bit too far out of the circle. IronLady bringing in another drone for backup. We see that IronLady's drone has made it inside the base of Volov. Sees that there's a Rax coming up and a Marine coming out. No big deal. We see the satellite dish going for it and a gas steal. Now, most Terrans, it's more annoying than everything else. Not sure what Volov is saying, but anyway. For most Terran players, it's usually just a one-gas opening unless you're going for heavy mech, so it's not really such a big deal. It's just more annoying than anything else. So now we see the hatch is thoroughly underway for IronLady. You have an Overlord on its way out there, giving decent map vision. Now we see the drone coming back. See an SCV on the way. And we see that the extractor has finished. IronLady thinks Volov's calling him a cheater. Now, play nice. I'm trying to remember. I don't think we streamed this game live, so there wouldn't be any stream shenanigans going on, but you never know. So, you see the SCV coming in here, see that the spawning pool is up, you see 2 Lings in production, not a big deal, and we see a Reaper coming out from Volov, so we might see a little Reaper fast expand action. This extractor's almost dead. This Overlord's like, I swear if I see a single dropship go by, I'm going to report it to my boss, as he slowly floats over whatever that is down there. So now we see the 2 Lings coming out, 2 drones being transferred. Looks like he's going to take the Xel'Naga tower. Yep, looks like IronLady's going to capture both Xel'Naga watchtowers and be able to have a great view of the map. We got a Roach Warren coming up, Queen in production. We see another command center being built by Volov. So where did that Reaper go? There he is. So we'll see what this guy has to do. Oh, he's going to kill that little Zergling, take the Xel'Naga watchtower. He's going to see the Overlord there. Nothing really to worry about. There are Overlords everywhere. However, he did tip his hand that he had it. So IronLady should be prepared. You can see he's got his Queen out there. Be like, I'm going to kill that guy. So the Reaper's going to hop down. And the Queen at the natural is going to move in and see if he can take this guy out. 2 kills on the Reaper, though, but he is just going to go kaboom! And his little rocket pack's going to fall off the edge of the cliff. So a little scouting, not too much information gathered from that. I don't think it saw the Roach Warren. Let's check the vision. Saw that there was something building, did not see what it was. So we now got 6 roaches on the map. Are going to work their way down, and we have Overlords here, Overlords there, just a smattering of Overlords covering the back entrance. So great map control. In fact, Volov is flying blind on this one. He's building a supply depot out here just for vision, I guess. So you have these roaches are going to move their way down here. And has the expansion finished, but isn't quite moving it out just yet. I guess he doesn't feel that he has the forces for it. So now these 6 roaches are going to show up. Oh no! Get those supply depots up, Volov, or you're going to be in trouble. Doesn't get the supply depots up, and these roaches are going to move into the base and start doing some damage. You have a tank out that's going to help, and then we have a little probe rush on the roaches, but these roaches are just going to do some serious damage. 2 roaches remaining. And it's just going to get surrounded by the SCVs. Let's see how many units he killed. He actually only managed to kill 2 workers, which is surprising for 6 roaches getting in the base, but I guess the SimCity of Volov made it rather difficult. So if we check the units tab, there's actually no roaches on the map. But we have Ling speed coming. I think he built... yeah, he's got 26 Lings coming, which is definitely good for defense. So we can check the income tab here. It's 30 to 27 for IronLady. Actually, 29. I guess he built something. Yeah, he decided to take gas on his natural. So both players reasonably tied. Volov's getting a lot more gas. He's getting about double the gas that IronLady is getting, so you can see that hurts his mineral production. But both players still tied in harvesters. We can see that the secondary command center is coming out. We got a tank here. Siege mode should be done. Actually, he hasn't started to research siege mode. Interesting choice, but we see a bunker coming out. So we got a couple Marines, couple Marauders. No conch shell yet either. Surprisingly, no upgrades coming out just yet. But we see a starport coming down, so we could see some Marine Marauder medevac tank action, which is always fun. So now we see Stim on the way. We see another hatchery. It looks like IronLady is taking his 3rd, building a Baneling nest. He's going to try to break down these rocks with his speedlings. And is going for ground carriers, level 1, building 10 more Lings. And popping up to layers. We'll see what he does with that. You can see that siege tech's still not being researched by Volov, which is definitely going to hurt him, especially if there's going to be some Banelings on the map. You got to have those tanks sieged up, get the range, and do some serious damage. See the 2 Lings taking back the Zelnaga watchtower, pretty much blinding Volov again. He's working in the dark. We have overlords all over this map, in the corners, on the sides, watching for drops, checking both secret hallways. So IronLady has tremendous map control. He's a little bit supply blocked right now, not building any overlords, but he should be able to overcome that no problem. So we have Vikings on the way, we have an engineering bay going down, and the Spire coming up for IronLady, so we'll definitely see some Muta action, and that engineering bay is going to be key for Volov to build some missile turrets. You also have centrifugal hooks, which I believe is Baneling speed. I can never tell with these Zerg upgrades. So we see a scan go down, see that there's just a bunch of Lings there, nothing too much to worry about, but I don't think he's quite aware of that second base. We can check Volov's vision again. Yep, does not see it. And in fact, IronLady doesn't see Volov's expansion, but he's still got a... I mean, it's pretty obvious that he should have expanded by now. So we see 8 Banelings being produced, 15 drones being produced. That's going to definitely tip the income favor in our Zerg friend. He's at 49. You can watch him hop up to just over 60 momentarily. Yep, it's now 64 to 45, giving him a tremendous advantage in the army supply. Now we finally see Siege Tank being researched. He's going to try to break that down. Volov knows he's behind economically, so he's going to try to hop to this gold base to maybe catch up. He's got a supply depot and a Viking back here just to prevent any sort of shenanigans. We see the Lings going to get taken out. Now Volov is going to take this Zelnaga watchtower. Going to give him some decent vision. He's just going to be able to see the edge of the creep there. Know that there's a lot of creep spread going on. And now it looks like he's checking for that 3rd base. He's going to get killed by the Queen, but knows that there's a 3rd base there. So he's going to take his guys and move out. Siege Tank is finished. So we might see him siege up there and pop on the Queen. Kabam! One shots it. Those Siege Tanks do a tremendous amount of damage. So now we see a macro hatch coming up from IronLady as his 3rd expansion. Looks like it's in trouble, but all of these Banelings and all of these Speedlings, almost melted the force, but there was Stim out of the way just in time. You're going to see them stutter step in. They should really be focusing on the hatch to try to take that out. If they're not careful, they're going to get surrounded, and the Banelings come in and just melt this entire force. With the mutas, a couple left over, you're going to be able to surround this tank and take it out. IronLady able to save his expansion by just by the hair of his chinny chin chin. He's going to up it to a hatchery and is building even more Zerglings. So now we see that Volov has moved out to his gold expansion, is throwing down mules like nobody's business. Got a Viking going out, gonna do a little Overlord killing. He's got 1 kill already. So we see some mutas gonna come across the map and probably take out this Viking. In terms of income, it's now 60 to 52. Both players tied on bases at 3 each. We have a macro hatch from IronLady.